So I'm doing two songs from Australia tonight. The first, oh wait, he has.
Oh, I don't have to introduce this guy. You know it's PickleweedPaul.
That's right, that's right, that's right. Thank you very much. Two songs from Australia. The first is almost their unofficial national anthem. It was written by their poet laureate, more or less, Banjo Paterson. This song and the next one also, but this one in particular, are loaded with Australian slang. It'll take forever to tell you what they all mean, but the main thing to remember is that Waltzing Matilda has nothing whatever to do with dancing with a girl, because a Matilda is a backpack, and when you waltz your Matilda, it's like going hiking on Mount Tam. Now, if you've heard this before, so if you want to sing along on the chorus, that would be grand. Once a jolly swagman camped beside a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree, and he sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. He sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Down came a jumbuck to drink at the billabong. Up jumped the swagman and grabbed him with glee, and he sang as he shoved that jumbuck in his tucker bag. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. He sang as he shoved that jumbuck in his tucker bag. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Then up rode the squatter, mounted on his thoroughbred. Up rode the troopers, 1, 2, 3. Where's the jolly jumbuck that you got in your tucker bag? You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Where's the jolly jumbuck that you got in your tucker bag? You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Then up jumped the swagman, he sprang into the billabong. You'll never take me alive, said he, and his ghost may be heard as you pass beside the billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. His ghost may be heard as you pass beside the billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Thank you. Thank you very much. This next one was written in 1971 by a Scottish immigrant to Australia who watched his first Anzac Day parade. Anzac has to do with Australia and New Zealand combined forces in World War I, known at the time as the Great War. He wrote this song, wrapped it around Waltzing Matilda, as it were, waltzed Matilda kind of upside down. And it was written in the first person in 1971. There were still people alive who had been in the Anzac assault in Gallipoli, but there are none left now, so I changed it into the third person, and I gave that third person the name of my neighbor, who was a veteran of World War II. When Walter was a young man, he carried his pack. He lived the free life of a rover. From the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback, he waltzed his Matilda all over. Then in 1915, our country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, there's work to be done. So we gave him a tin hat, we gave him a gun, sent him off to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as the ship sailed away from the quay. And amid all the tears, the flag waving and cheers, they sailed off for Gallipoli. How Walter remembered that terrible day when their blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell that they called Suvla Bay, they were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. The turkey was ready, he brined himself well, he rained bullets o'er them, he showered them with shells, and in 5 minutes flat, they were all blown to hell. Nearly blown right back to Australia. And the band played Waltzing Matilda when they stopped to bury the slain. We buried ours, the Turk buried his. Then it started all over again. Those still living did their best to survive in that mad world of death, blood, and fire. And for 7 long weeks Walter kept himself alive as the corpses around him piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked his heels overhead, and when he awoke in his hospital bed and saw what it had done, Christ, he wished he was dead. He hadn't known there were worse things than dying. For he'd no more go waltzing Matilda all around the green bush far and near. For to hump tent and pegs, a man needs both legs. No more waltzing Matilda for Walter. They collected the wounded, the crippled, the maimed, to ship them back home to Australia. The armless, the legless, the blinded, the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. And when their ship pulled into Circular Quay, Walter looked at the place where his legs used to be, and thanked Christ there was no one there waiting for he to grieve or to mourn or to pity. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as they were carried down the gangway. This time no one cheered, they stood there and stared, and turned all their faces away. And every new April Walter sat on his porch while the Anzac parade passed before him. He watched his old comrades, how proudly they marched, reliving their dreams of past glory. He saw the old men all twisted and torn, those weary old heroes of a forgotten war. And the young people asked, what are they marching for? And the band played Waltzing Matilda, and the old men answered the call. But year after year there were fewer and fewer. Now none of them marched there at all. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with them? Their ghosts may be heard as they march beside the billabong. Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with them? Thank you.